Hey folks, welcome to a new video. I have about 10 minutes to pick out an outfit and catch the bus downtown. I'm meeting Beth tonight. We're gonna go see a comedy show at the Triple Door, which is a great venue that I haven't been to in a while. And then I think we're gonna go grab dinner. So fun plans for tonight. But I wanted to show you, well, I need to try on this new bodysuit that I just got. I actually have a bunch of stuff to show you, which we'll get to. Come here. Oh, good. I ordered and went shopping. And I've already taken a peek. I'm sorry, I couldn't help myself. But I just picked up this bodysuit from ASTR label. It's this cool burgundy long sleeve. It is now, what is it? It's like mid-September at this point. So it is cooling off and it is evening, so warmer clothing. But I'm really curious about this like nice burgundy color, and then I thought I would wear it with my Stella McCartney trousers and a pair of heels and just kind of embrace the fall vibes. So let's give that a try. Okay, I don't know if you guys will be able to hear us, but we are at the Triple Door, and we're seeing Michael Costa. Beth, I don't know anything about Michael Costa. Who is Michael Costa?
He is a correspondent for The Daily Show. He's also done a lot of other work, number 8 of but right now, correspondent for The Daily Show.
Okay, cool. It's gonna be fun. All right, this is the Triple Door venue. It's kind of cool. It's like a eating dinner theater kind of thing. They do a lot of burlesque and music here, so good venue. Okay, so we are on our way home from the show. Didn't get to show you. Obviously can't record the show, so that's not a thing. And then we met our friends Varun and Jesse at Vaughn's 100 or 1000? Vaughn's 1000. Anyway, it's a bar. Oh, okay. No, you're good. Downtown driving in Seattle. Anyway, I just thought I would give you guys a couple of our thoughts on the show. I would say the opener was mostly not great. He had a few funny ones, but it wasn't like great. But Michael Costa was good, I thought.
I agree.
How would you rate it out of them? So Beth is a good, like, she sees the comedians. She's a good one for this. We went to see Liza, what's her name? Scheslinger a few months ago at the Paramount. That was she was hilarious. We love her.
Yes.
I would say Michael Costa, if she's like the bar, if she's like an A+, I would give him a B+.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, okay. He was pretty funny. I didn't know, like, I wasn't really sure who he was, like, he's the guy, he was on, like, The Daily Show and stuff like that, so.
He's still there.
Oh, he's still on The Daily Show. Okay. Yeah, no, he's funny. And see, I don't know, I would have liked to have seen him interact a little bit more with the crowd. That's the only thing. I like when they interact with the crowd a lot.
I think that venue might have been, like, a little too hard. I don't know.
Yeah, sorry for the awkwardness. Well, if you aren't familiar with the Triple Door, I think I showed you a little bit of it inside, but it's I think it's pretty old, and it's in downtown Seattle, and they do a lot of music and live performances. I think that particular space I think it used to be called the Musiquarium, but I think they call it something else now. But anyway, food there is not the best. It is kind of like a dinner theater thing, but I wouldn't recommend doing your meal there because it's just not that great. But the drinks are good, and the venue's nice. And I've seen, like, burlesque shows there, and I've seen music there, and now I've seen comedy there, and, like, it's a good venue. So I really liked it. Yeah, gonna head home, and we'll catch up with you guys later. Good morning, friends. It is just before 9 a.m. I got back, and, I'm tired. Got back last night and just did a few chores to try and clean up around the house. I'm trying really hard to get my house in order. It's a disaster. I'm staring at like an entire floor of clothing over here. I'm about to go meet Yev and Anna and their kids to go for a walk around the locks, which is a really nice area just down the street over by the Nordic Museum, but you can like I don't know, I've been through them on the boats too. Obviously they connect the canal to Puget Sound, and if you want to go between the two, you gotta go through the locks. So they do get a lot of like the really big fishing boats. I've seen like one person kayaks alongside these like gigantic cruisers, so it can be a little intimidating. They have a big lock for the really big boats, and they have a little lock for little lock. It's not little. There's some pretty big boats that go through there, so it's really fun to take kids there, even like adults. I don't know, I just like going, there's a park, and wander around there and enjoy it. They do music in the park. It's got like a little rose garden. It's really nice. Highly recommend visiting if you're in the area. Let's get a bag together. Let's go get coffee and let's go wander around blocks. Outfit of the day is pretty low key. It's these pair of Madewell jeans that actually have a hole in them, and then this zip up is from Lily Silk. I shrunk it, which was sad because it's a cashmere wool blend, so of course I shrunk it. And then the top, this little striped top, is Everlane. Dirty Keds to take today. I think we'll take the Nico. Easy. Good daytime bag. The phone and the camera will fit in here, so yay. Okay. Sorry, it's not very exciting. Let's go get coffee. I'm pretty worthless until the coffee. All right, welcome to the locks. Got a little salmon thing. Anyway, oh, it smells so nice and clean. It's the first kind of rainy, dreary days, but the smell is lovely. I'm sure as we get closer to the locks, it'll start smelling like fish, which is fine by me too. I've actually grown to really appreciate the smell of sort of salty sea fish. You have to if you live on the coast. Anna and Yev and the kids are running late, no surprise. People with children, never on time. Frankly, I'm never on time, so I can only imagine how hard it is when you have kids. No, it's really not a big deal at all. I was running late too. Got my coffee. Yeah, what else? What is happening? Today I really want to show you the other pieces that I got. Try them on myself. I've looked at them, but I haven't tried them on. Well, I've tried some of the dresses on because I got them like a week ago. And then I really need to finish getting my house in order. I'm gonna roast up some cauliflower for lunch. And then, yeah, I'm working this afternoon. I don't think I have talked about this much, but I am, oh, this is hard on my arm. Okay. I think I've tried to put out a video talking about this a couple of times, but I've just never really gotten around to publishing those videos. So the very brief version of like a quick life update while we have time is that back in October, I got laid off from my very cushy tech job. Let's switch hands, hold on. Yeah, oh, that's not great. Okay, so yeah, back in October, got laid off, was unemployed for like 6 months. It's a really rough market. I haven't been job searching for the last 6 months because it's soul sucking, and I do currently have 2 jobs, so making it work. But yeah, I work 2 jobs right now. So one, I'm a contractor, and if you're not from the States, you might not know, but contractors, depending on what kind of contractor you are, we don't get benefits. And if you know anything about the United States, you know our healthcare is very expensive. So in order to have benefits and to kind of compensate for lower pay in the other job, I'm working 2 jobs. Sorry, I feel so awkward vlogging publicly. Anyway, yeah, so I'm working 2 jobs, and that is exhausting. I work 7 days a week. This is why I haven't been putting out videos much. I work 7 days a week. I work around 65 to 70 hours a week. If you've ever tried making content, you know that this is a full-time, it can be a full-time job. Like, I totally understand why content creator is a whole profession. It's it's really time consuming, and you have to learn all sorts of things about film, about editing, about the subject that you're filming and editing videos for, about social media strategy, like all sorts of stuff. It's crazy. And I do it because I enjoy it. But sometimes push comes to shove and you don't have time to do the things that you enjoy because you need to survive. So we've been in survival mode for a long time. That is why I have not been creating videos. I've been trying to. When I can come up for air, I try to. But I am about to enter into a bit of a travel period. I am going to celebrate my grandparents' 75th wedding anniversary, which is wild. People, 75 years these two have been together, and they're adorable. And my dad's family is fantastic. I love them. Yeah, I just feel so lucky. I mean, to still have your grandparents, both of them. My mom's parents were also very old. They were like 90 and 91 when they passed, but they passed a long time ago, and I loved them as well. Lovely people. But you know, I've had my dad's parents so much further into my adult life. So I've really gotten to know them in a different way and really appreciate them. Very thankful for that. So next week we're going home to Wisconsin for a whirlwind weekend. We're gonna hang out with Steph. We're gonna see the fam. And then I have like 2 weeks back in Seattle. And then we are going to France for basically almost the entire month of October. Good 3 weeks. We got a trip to, need to touch hands again. We got a trip to the Cotswolds in England with Katura. She's gonna meet us. We're gonna go on a little sister trip. And we've got a wedding in the French Alps. I need to write a speech for that. And then we're gonna go see my family in Tallinn in Estonia, celebrate my nephew's birthday. And then I have to make a decision about spending more time with the family in like Vienna and some small town in Slovakia that I can't remember the name of, which would be great, but requires a lot more jumping around and travel logistics. Or I'm really tempted to go to Sevilla. Either way, I'm flying in and out of London, so I gotta get back to London at some point, but yeah. Or maybe I just go back up to Scotland. I loved Scotland so much. Loved it. That's probably, yeah, I just really loved Scotland. Edinburgh, phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. So we've got some time to make a decision on that. But I'm excited. It'll be nice to have that trip. Okay, let's go find Yevanana. Some big boats going through the locks right now. It's a big one. And we're going right over here where the locks are. Well, this is all the locks, but the salmon ladder is over here. Little Yev. This is the salmon ladder. You can come down here and view it. It's a big crowd in here right now, but let's go see if we can find some salmon. So I think the reason they built this was because the salmon need to come upstream to spawn, and they were having a really hard time getting through, so they built the salmon locks. That's a lot of them. We are back from hanging out with Anna and Yev and the kids. That was really fun. It's nice to see the boys growing up. They're getting so big. And now I have about an hour to make something to eat and get ready to go into work. And also I do still want to try those pieces on with you. So what can I make in 15 minutes or less? What do I have? Some pasta, tomato, and I think I'll just make some pasta and have some fruit. Okay. I wouldn't necessarily claim to have like any kind of gluten insensitivity, but I do find that keeping my gluten intake to a minimum does help me feel better. And I think it's like probably mostly placebo. It's just that when I'm making an effort to not include a lot of gluten in my diet, I tend to be more mindful about what I eat and like plan my meals more, because it's not like I can just throw a pizza in the, I mean, you can get gluten-free pizza, but it's not very good. So I think that when I am making an effort to just kind of minimize certain things, like right now I'm trying to minimize my gluten and my dairy and my alcohol. I'm trying to be as gluten-free as possible. I did have a beer on the debate because, yeah. But, and I drank last night when we were out, but I haven't been drinking much this month, and I've been trying to minimize the gluten and the dairy, meaning I will only have it if it's like last night there was some Parmesan in the meatballs, but like it was a negligible amount. So I will consume a negligible amount, but I'm trying not to just like have a pizza or eat like an entire baguette or something like that. And that just means that I'm being more mindful, and being more mindful generally means that I'm eating better. So I don't think it's that I'm actually like sensitive to gluten. I think that just it's like a forcing mechanism, if that makes sense. Anyway, so we're gonna have some gluten-free pasta. I think this is the best one I've come across so far. And then some pesto, and I'll throw in some tomatoes. This does have cheese in it, but it's, again, a negligible amount. And it's not like I'm going home to Wisconsin. I have 2 bags of fresh cheese curds that my dad is picking up for me. So there will be dairy, but we're just trying to keep it at a minimum. I was telling you earlier about the whole like getting laid off job situation. It's been if I'm honest, it's been a rough year. I'm actually flying out to Europe on the 1-year anniversary of being laid off. I'm not like, I don't know, I'm not like superstitious or into like ascribing excessive meaning to something that isn't actually meaningful. But I'm sort of hoping that like, you know, it'll be a new season, because if I'm honest, this whole like working 2 jobs at like and doing like 60 to 70 hours a week and never having like a proper day off, like that's just not, it's not an enjoyable situation. And if that is a situation that you have been in for a long time, because like there are lots of people who work multiple jobs for extended periods of time because they have to. We have a minimum wage, but we don't always have a living wage, and yeah, life is expensive. So I am fortunate in that for the most part, I've actually never had to work 2 jobs before. Even, I probably should have when I was younger. I probably should have had 2 jobs, but even when I was like in college and right after college, when I was kind of at the poorest I ever have been, I didn't work 2 jobs. I was in debt, and I didn't have like great credit, and I didn't always pay my bills, but I didn't work 2 jobs, which is one I should have. But it's exhausting. And I guess if you think about college, like I had always worked at least 20 hours in college and taken like a full credit load and studied. So like I was burnt out. Like you can only do it for so long. Yeah. If your life is that you're working multiple jobs and that's just kind of like your MO, it's rough. It's really rough. So yeah, so I'm hoping that like I'm stable, like I'm able to make it work, I'm able to have fun and enjoy my life, and that's just one of the reasons I work multiple jobs right now. It's just because I want to be able to enjoy the limited time I do have instead of stressing about money. It's not great being unemployed. It's hard if you're in a situation where you're unemployed, like my deepest sympathies, and please know that, yeah, it's rough. So if you're feeling burnt out and discouraged, like those are understandable and valid feelings, but don't give up. There's something out there for you. And yeah, be patient with yourself too. Like, I've been struggling a lot lately with the talk of like, I'm not doing enough, like I should be updating my resume and interviewing, and like I'm really struggling to decide whether or not I want to stay with the startup I'm contracting for. I really like the work, I like the company. It could be a great opportunity. It could also, this is the thing about startups, it could also totally not work out. And I could have just given them 6, 8, 10 months and gotten, and be right back where I started with no job. Like that could totally happen. So it's like, do I stay and take the chance when I'm in a position where I could easily be destabilized again? I don't have a lot underneath me right now to hold me up if something bad goes wrong, but like, or do I go back and get like, try and get a job at like another big tech company and, you know, have a comfortable paycheck and a job that like I am okay in. But like, one of the things that's great about working for a small company, and one of the reasons I really enjoy it, is that I get to make decisions that directly impact the company. Like I can see the impact of my work tangibly every single day in meaningful ways. And when you're working at a company that's like 10, 15,000 people, or even like 3,000 or 4,000 people, like that's a lot harder to see the direct impact. So I've always really enjoyed working for smaller companies, because I like having a say. I think we all feel more fulfilled when we get to see the impact of our work. But it's a hard decision. Do I stay? Do I go? It's really daunting to put yourself out there again. Like just trying to find the time to sit down and update my resume feels overwhelming. So like, yeah, I'm trying to be gracious with myself and say like, it's not urgent. But also I know I have some time coming up where I will be a bit more relaxed, and I think it's okay to like wait till I get to that place where I can do it. So I don't know. Sometimes you have to force yourself to do things, but some days it's okay to let yourself like take a break. Anyway, that's a rant nobody asked for. Let's make some food. Actually, while we're waiting for the water to come to a boil, why don't I show you what I bought? I'll insert try-on clips later because I don't have time to try this all on right now, but I will show it to you. And I may reorder this in the larger size because it doesn't quite fit, but I'll still show you what it looks like. Is this one. This is ASTR label, I think. No, this is Waif. I have a jumpsuit by Waif, but it's this really cute like little tweed mini dress number, kind of Chanel-esque. I really liked this. Got a little side slit. This was in a size large, but I need to get a size up. But again, I'll show you. It fits enough that I can show you in that one. Everybody say hi to Hillary. Hi. I should probably do this. I can see myself. Okay. Let's bring it up a little bit.
I always get excited with you.
Yeah. Okay, this is going to be a bit of a weird timeline thing because technically I've already showed you these dresses, but now we're several days later and I'm trying them on because I didn't have time, and now Hillary's here and we get her reaction to some of them, and like she's already seen some of them too. So I'm going to try on some things, and then we'll be going back and forth, and like you'll figure out the timing as we go. It's fine. You're smart. You'll figure it out. Okay. This dress. I really want this dress to you. Okay. You don't care.
Oh, no, I don't care. It is.
Pretty.
It's very fall, winter. It would be so cute for like a Christmas
Right?
party,
Yeah.
or even New Year's party because of the silver gold sparkly.
They do have it in extra large, so I probably could, but this is like a 10 minutes.
Do you want me to zip you?
I don't think it's gonna fit. Like it doesn't zip up all the way. That's fine. That's enough.
To there. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. We need this. This is the this is by Waif, which is the brand I really like. It's like a Nordstrom brand. I think you can only find it there. But it does not zip up all the way. This is a large. So I'm normally a 10. I'm running a little bit heavier, so I'm probably like more of a 10-12 right now. This is probably more of an 8-10, so I would size up to the extra large if they had it. But it's like $50, and Hillary was just saying it would be great for holidays.
Yeah.
Or I just love like the little 90s slit. Yeah, anyway, I might
very 90s.
still see if they have it in extra large, but I'm also kind of like, I don't need it. I'll show you. This one is a little snakeskin print dress from Affirm, AFRM. I have a couple of other things from Affirm. I think on the website image, it shows these sleeves being like worn on the shoulder, so it's a little bit more like a square neck, but I think it makes more sense to wear them off the shoulder. This.
Oh, it's long sleeve. That's nice.
Yeah.
Oh, I like it.
Put this in here. I think in the pictures online, it's like but I don't think that works. I think it's got to be off the shoulders.
Oh yeah, I like it off the shoulders.
Much better,
Yeah.
And I like that it's ruched. The thing I don't like is the little, like how this part hangs down lower. Like I want it to just be a straight up mini.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Very flattering though.
But you could have that adjusted.
Yeah.
And then with like boots. Again, this is a large. This is AFRM. Who does this blazer?
Oh yeah, that's cute.
So I like them. I think they're decent quality for money. Yeah, I think it feels a little too like early 2000s or 90s.
It does. But I think I love the long sleeves. I think that's really fun for fall.
It is. If I could get this.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like that is a little
Yeah.
slightly too long for whatever reason.
If I could get this adjusted, I could always pin
You
it.
could
Like
just
I
pin
really
it. That's
could
what I
just
was just
pin
gonna
it.
say. You could pin
Yeah.
it and then
It's done.
two little safety pins almost.
Yeah, I like it a lot better.
Because
when
then
it's
actually the length in the back is nice
pretty
to have that extra.
well, and it just.
Or if you want it shorter, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
You
I
could
would
just
do it all the way
you do it all
around.
the way around. Yeah.
But then it's like it's still mini, but it's not too mini, and it's like
Mm-hmm.
it's quite flattering. Like I like the
It's
ruching.
very flattering.
Very
Unlike all body types.
Yeah,
I think that's the best thing about ruching.
it's true. This one was the one I was thinking for the wedding. This is ASTR, Aster. Same one as the bodysuit I wore last night, and a couple of other items in here, ASTR. I think that's a brand I'm going to pay attention to. It's not terribly expensive, but I think it's kind of, and it's not like always the materials I like to wear, but for, you know, for a couple of pieces, I think it's worthwhile. So this is the dress.
Oh, this is really pretty. This is the one you want to wear to the wedding.
This is the one I was thinking of wearing to the wedding, but everybody's kind of going for longer gown, more like a
'cause
gown
it's
length.
like fall and formal.
It's a little bit more formal.
Are you speaking at it?
I am.
Oh. Ooh.
Can you help with this?
Yeah. Here, I can do that.
Yeah, I actually can take the bra off for this one, but
Let's see, where's the hook? Okay. Oops.
no, you're fine.
Oh god, sorry.
It's a tight one. If I could get it in a size up. No, I think this is the extra. This is large.
Okay.
Yeah, you're fine. That's the other reason I don't think I'd keep this dress. If it was like one size up. What size is this?
Large.
Yeah, if I got this in an extra large, I mean, it still fits in a large and I can kind of bring it down to my more like natural waistline, but it's really pretty. But I just don't think it fits as well as I'd like it to.
Yeah. You can see the bra and the.
Well, and I would take a bra.
Or yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't have a bra on with this. My little sister saw me in this and she's like, that is a pink dress. It is not my speed so much anymore, but if ever you need a dress that would be appropriate for like a Vegas bachelorette, this would be it. This is by Naked Wardrobe, which I think, so it's like a diffusion brand. It's very tight, but I can fit into it.
Oh, that's like very 80s.
It's so, firstly, it's way too skin tight, but
That's hard for anyone to
yeah,
wear.
this would be,
Yeah, the color is awesome. But I'm partial to pinks.
I mean, if we were reliving your bachelorette in Vegas, this is what I would wear.
Yes. I mean, I'd probably fight you for it, to wear it.
That's fair. No, because you're the bride, you have to wear white.
True.
I mean, it's
Bride
yours,
wears
that you
white.
could do whatever you wanted.
No, the bride wears white.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's fun. It's a really fun dress.
It is fun. It's not me at all.
No.
But I was like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Fun idea.
All of these were like $50, so it was a pretty good deal. I think you can get pretty decent, like Nordstrom Rack quality.
Yeah.
Like their designer stuff is a lot on sale. Like I got a bunch of Theory stuff for
Did you buy it all?
60 and 70% off.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's
All
good.
on, yeah, Nordstrom Rack. Okay, I need you.
Oh, yeah. Thanks.
Okay, now we're gonna get into the stuff we haven't actually seen yet. All right, so we saw this bodysuit yesterday. You've already seen this on me, so I'm not gonna do another try on, but I will insert the picture here of me wearing it. Generally quite comfortable. I will say that it kind of was riding up a bit. Like, I wouldn't wear this with anything low rise because you'll have that like, yeah, but that's also a look that people are really liking, so could work for that with a pair of low rise pants and have that little like cutout that everybody likes. But yeah, that is a keeper. Enjoyed that. Then I ordered this. This is very heavy. I'm very curious to see how this fits. This is also by ASTR. It's this brown midi. It's got this crisscross neck detailing. And yeah, so it's this like thick elastic knit dress. It's very heavy actually. Like, I'm surprised by how heavy that is.
Oh, your head needs to, yeah.
Yep.
There. Oh,
Yeah, we're almost there. Oh my god, so much hair.
Your hair!
This is too much.
Glorious, but just a there you go.
There we go.
Ooh.
We've solved the problem.
I might have to buy this dress.
Yeah, I like this.
I really like that dress.
It's a little, it's not too form-fitting. I mean, it's a little form-fitting.
But if you wore tights even, it
Yeah.
might... I don't even have an underwear line. That's always my problem. What underwear are you wearing?
Just you've been seeing it. It's just like,
I buy that sort of stuff too, but
Yeah,
mine
all the
is
time.
just around the show store.
I mean, it does sometimes, but this one. I think this is the Lululemon one.
Oh,
Yeah,
maybe
the
that's
Lululemon
trick.
underwear is really good. Okay. I could also wear it with like a high-waisted. Like, I'd wear it with a strapless bra so that this didn't show through. And then here's a nice little cleavage shot. You're welcome. I think for $40 this is
Very
pretty
nice.
solid.
That's awesome.
What
for
boots would I wear it
$40.
with though? I need to get like a chocolate brown pair of boots. These, I don't always love the super high contrast on the boots, but
You could do black.
I have socks in here. I do have socks in here.
Oh, what a find.
Well, yeah, I could do black too. I think that brown actually looks quite nice, but I do like this. This is pretty great. For $40, it's a really good deal.
Yeah, I want one.
I think. Well, Hillary, you too.
I know what I'll be working on tomorrow.
Theory is a brand that I really like. Okay, so one of my pro tips for getting really nice quality clothing at a very low price is check the like discount versions and like be okay with, especially for your basics and like the things that are really investment pieces, like check there first. Don't go pay the full price, because these brands are always going to make a black silk shirt or they're always going to make a nice sweater. And so if you're patient and if you're willing to kind of go for more basic things, you can get really high quality basics at a pretty affordable price. Theory is one of those brands that I think is value for money. I would not be opposed to paying full price for Theory stuff because it's actually so good, but if I can get it on sale, all the better. So I picked up this t-shirt turtleneck in this gray knit. It's such a nice, I think this is gonna be a little small. This is a large. I think I probably should have gotten an extra large because I think this is gonna pull a bit. So I might see if I can reorder this in an extra large, but it's a great basic, and it was like 70 or 80 bucks for basically like a wool cashmere knit, you know what I mean? Like it's inappropriate, or like it's value. It's value for a piece that's gonna last a really long time. Theory is a really quality brand. I'm inclined to think it's probably a little too tight. Yes. Fine, actually.
I think it's fine. I think you just be really careful and don't put it in the dryer.
Yeah, well, this is probably dry clean only anyway.
Yeah.
Or hand wash. I've learned my lesson.
Oh, yeah.
I do love the turtleneck.
I think that's really nice.
Yeah, it feels, it doesn't look too tight.
No.
No.
And with it being tight, then it's easy to put it in, like tuck it into like a skirt
Oh,
or
yeah, that even
pants or
easier to go.
anything. Yeah.
Done.
Yeah.
Yeah, it layers really nicely under like,
Mm-hmm.
I need to wear it more often.
Mm.
Red and gray. Ooh, it's getting tight. Why are my arms so fat?
They're not.
I like this.
I do too.
Yeah.
I think it's worth keeping.
Okay. And then this is a black, simple black silk button up. And I think this will fit just fine, but I think I would prefer it in an oversized. I think that I might prefer this in an extra large. I mean, a large definitely fits, but I'm wondering if I want to go for more of an oversized or if I keep,
This is just for in general to have like a
yeah, black button
button up.
that goes,
That's
I
a
mean,
good
it's
idea.
silk, so it's year round.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's nice and long.
Yeah, I don't know, unless you're like feeling like in your shoulders or back area that
No,
it's
it's
too
like,
tight.
it's amazing.
Yeah.
It's like
I
the,
don't think you need an extra.
it fits perfectly.
Unless you want it like way oversized.
That's my question to myself. Is do I want oversized? But I don't think I do.
There is, like it did gap a little bit in between
Here.
your boobs when you like turned. So I don't know if that's something. I mean, I literally never considered that for myself, but
No, it's a good question. It is.
that would be the only reason
when you
for
have
an
boobs,
XL.
you have to worry about the boob. This gap. I don't know why they don't. I mean, I guess they don't do it because then it would be like. But especially with these covered button shirts, like, well, I guess it's kind of. Maybe my boobs are too low. I think it fits. It fits right.
I think it's just right.
Do I need it though? How many black shirts do I have? TBD. This is a nicer well, I don't know. I'm always on the fence about Reformation dresses because I do think that they're overpriced.
Yeah. Okay.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, you're right. It is Lululemon. I saw it too.
I've got
That's nice.
smocking detail on the back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except it's a little. It's not you. It's just there we go.
Yeah.
Okay. And then do you want to tuck the sky in?
Yeah.
Ooh.
So yeah, I think little cap sleeve for the sweetheart neckline. Obviously I would need to wear not this bra. And
Yeah. Very nice.
yeah, I would wear probably some shapewear just
Sure.
to smooth everything out and make sure that there's no panty lines, but there's nearly nothing. You could also just do this, so it would be
It gives very like flamenco
Spain.
vibes.
I'm going to Sevilla.
Yeah.
I don't know. I still need to decide if I'm going to Sevilla, so I could wear this to a flamenco show there.
Oh my gosh. That's so cool.
I know.
Yeah.
Okay. We need to take a picture for Alexis.
Okay.
Bride.
Mhm.
That's perfect.
Yeah, that red
think-
on your skin tone is just great.
It always looks good, yeah. And
Yeah.
then black shoes, and you're done.
Yeah, super simple. And it's not like some big bulky thing to pack
No,
either.
and I would wear it, like, it's so wearable to so many. And I could throw, I don't have like a red midi skirt, so I could throw sweaters over top of it and stuff
Oh,
like that.
totally. Yeah,
You can always hike it up a little bit and like belt it.
lots of options.
These.
So you're gonna go really quick though for Wisconsin.
Yeah, I'm just there like 48 hours. I know.
Oh,
So much.
woo, you're so tall.
Oh, it's so pretty. I think this is it.
Yes.
I think it's very flattering on my figure. It sits in my natural waistline.
Yeah, it is really a pretty dress.
Okay. And it's
I
the
love it.
appropriate length. And it's like
Very
in like
like,
the French countryside,
yeah.
and it's like rustic,
Okay.
but it's formal.
yes.
Yeah, okay.
I think
Jewelry, what would you do for jewelry?
Ooh.
And silver or gold? I think gold.
I think gold.
I'm partial to gold in general.
Yeah, me too.
Alright, I'm pretty sure the water is boiling. And you will have seen all these inserted clips, so let me know what you think. And if everything is available still, I'll link it below. There we go. I feel like I am forever and always doing laundry. I feel so tired right now. I just feel really tired today, and it's possible that it's lack of sleep catching up with me, but I've been feeling fine on like the same amount of sleep the last few days and no alcohol, so I think it's the alcohol. Which tracks with sort of, you know, what I know from other times when I've cut alcohol out. I do Sober January every year. I have for at least 10 years now. And if you've never done it, I really recommend it. Like making, I mean, I also like do other things. Like I said, like I'm cutting out gluten and dairy, but I've done the Whole30. Occasionally I'll just like cut things out or try and introduce new habits and just like really focus on one thing for a period of time just to see how that introduction or exclusion of something from my life and my body impacts it. And yeah, I enjoy doing those little experiments. So I would say if you not cut alcohol out completely for an extended period of time in like in the last couple of years, I would highly recommend doing something like that. Or if smoking weed is your thing, like it's good just as like a check-in for your own, to see like why are you doing the thing. I have no problem with people drinking and smoking or doing any number of things because as like a recreational activity, it's when you become dependent on that thing that it becomes an issue, and cutting it out is a really good way to check yourself on that. So just all about being mindful, right? I've been watching the Ring of Power. I'm almost caught up. It's okay. I'm continuing to watch it. I love high fantasy, so that kind of show is my jam. I should check in and see if they've done more of The Witcher, because I was enjoying that as well. Henry Cavill. I'm not sure how I feel about him. I don't know enough about him as a person. I mean, obviously I don't know him at all, but I don't follow his like interviews and stuff like that. And he's not typically my kind of guy. Like, I objectively agree that he is very attractive, but it's not the kind of guy that in like real life I would be like, oh hey, you know, I wouldn't turn it down, but it's not what I'm typically drawn to. The Witcher is really hard to follow, actually. The way that they do their timelines and chronology, it's really hard to follow. I also find the whole like Yennefer, what's his name? The Witcher, the guy who plays the Witcher, that romantic relationship a little odd. It's weird. Happy Monday, everybody. I meant to catch up with you yesterday, but it just got a little too crazy. I did end up going to yoga with a friend. What is on my sweatshirt? I went to yoga with a friend yesterday. It was a really nice way to start my Sunday, and got some flowers from the market, so that was lovely. And then I had to go into work, so I just didn't have time to like catch up with you or anything, but it was a pretty busy day. This morning, so I normally start my Monday morning with like 2.5 hours of meetings. It's a little intense. Starting at 8 a.m. with all of them meetings, but today, fortunately and unfortunately, I only had an hour and a half of meetings. So that's nice to have a few less, meetings right off the bat. But you know, last week was such a good week. Like, we made so much momentum on this content we're creating for our website. And then, like, Friday and this morning, we just got feedback from a bunch of people that just feels like a bit of a momentum killer. So it's nice to have less meetings this morning. It's a little bit of a bummer to have people coming in especially when you've asked for feedback. Like, I've asked for so much feedback on this page that I'm creating for the website, and yeah, at the 9th hour, 11th yard, like, was the 11th hour, the 9th yard, whatever it is, whatever the sayings are, people are just like, this, and this, and you're like, where were you 2 weeks ago when I asked for that information? But hey, it's okay. It'll still get done. It's still gonna look great. It's just gonna take longer than I had hoped it would. So, busy week, and I need to hunker down and like focus on this stuff. But it'll still be good. And frankly, I just I'm gonna use some of that time that I had for meetings to get ready, because I haven't even washed my face. I show up on Zoom with my hair up in a bun and my unwashed face, and yeah, my coworkers get the best of me. Anyway, let's get on with the day. Let's get some work done. Okay, we've caught up in time. You probably, okay. The try on clips words. Anyway, Hillary and I are gonna go to dinner now. We're gonna go to Gracia, so I'll show you that. It's like a really good Mexican restaurant down on Ballard Avenue. But first, Hillary, outfit of the day. Outfit of the day. All right, Hillary wears orthopedic shoes because she's got foot issues. Hoka's.
Actually are wonderful.
They are. My dad raves about them. Oh. Everybody who wears them loves them. So
yeah, no, that's okay.
It's fair.
Black pants are Target.
Nice.
And
they're comfy.
They are comfy. Yeah. The sweater is from Zara,
which we were saying was very Ralph Lauren.
Very Ralph Lauren.
A la in general, but also especially the season that just got released. So yeah, it was a good show.
It was good. And then purse is Kate Spade.
Our little Kate Spade. She loves.
I do.
And we're matching red bags today.
You're Celine. Very nice.
My Celine. I know you can always wear my bags, if you ever want to.
Do you want me to film you now?
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect.
Okay, so we'll start with the shoes. These are, I believe, I don't remember what they are, but they're Schultz. I think they're the Nikki boot. I'm not sure. Frame jeans, which I've had forever and rave about. The Theory top that you saw in the hall earlier. My Celine, the classic box and leather that I've already scratched to hell. Take care of your bags, friends. And then the jewelry is Pauline, which I've shown you a couple of times before. And
love it.
That's it, yeah.
Looks great.
Sweet. All right, let's go to dinner. I'm hungry.
Yes.
We have chips. We have salsa verde. We're waiting on margaritas. The food has arrived. I've gone for the empanada grande, and she went for the burrito bowl. Drinks are good. Bon appetit, my friends. Yay. Whoa. Can't see shit. Hillary, it's been 19 years since we met, actually, and I've been here 19 years.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe it.
We're at the 50-50. I've actually known you half my life now.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because we met within the first couple weeks.
We did.
So now, I've known you half my life.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
I love that.
I love that too. So, for the people.
Okay.
First impression of me, which is useful to know that Hillary and I are maybe unlikely friends.
We have come a long way.
We've come a long way, yes. We've openly talked about this, so this is not shade. This is just an acknowledgement that
it's a good thing.
Yeah.
I feel like we've really grown a lot.
Yeah.
And especially together.
Yeah.
Too.
I agree. Yeah. So first, do you remember your first impressions of me?
No. I will say
you're not going to offend me.
Days where you wore your Rhinelander sweatshirt, your gymnastics.
I still sweatshirt all the time.
Jeans and your yellow Crocs.
Okay.
Way back in the day.
In my defense, Katura bought me those Crocs, and they are very comfortable, and I generally only wore them. I did wear them to class. No, I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but I think you're a very caring and sweet friend.
Was I at first? I mean, I've always been.
Yeah, I think so. I think we were very different people back then.
That's
too.
true, yeah.
And I think we don't probably do very well living together. We managed that,
I've become a lot cleaner.
but
I've
I'm
become.
also very particular.
That's true. No, it's fine.
part of it.
No, we wouldn't live well together. That's.
No, but yeah,
It's been okay. And what has changed the most?
your fashion.
Right, of course, yes. This is everyone knows this. Yeah, everyone who hangs out with me knows that.
Your
Yeah.
fashion. Really super fun.
It is. Yeah. I was always colorful though.
You were very colorful.
Always.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you really evolved.
It's become more refined.
You're refined, yes. And I love your purse collection.
Oh yes, we do. We love it. And then I'm trying to think of the other thing. So Hillary used to be like Hillary's has evolved because you used to be a lot more girly, like
Yeah.
flounces, bows, pink, as we discussed earlier. Yeah, pink. And now you're a lot more like classic.
Yeah, I think
The Ralph Lauren is your iconic.
big
Yeah.
iconic inspiration. I also am trying to build my wardrobe more into like the neutrals and so I can use them more. I'm sort of shaking your head like, oh yeah.
No, I don't. It's not that I don't love neutrals. It's that I find that people rely on them too much and they don't inject personality into them. But you have personality in yours, so it's fine. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, like neutrals are like,
That's a really cute sweater, though. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's fun.
And what is your favorite fashion trend right now?
Ooh, favorite fashion trend. Well, I think we were talking about it earlier, like the burgundies, and then apparently dark green. That will be fun.
I think like the muddy olivey, like army greens, and like the dark muted greens. Yeah.
I love, yes. So that would be great.
Yeah.
And I also am having fun watching all the 90s stuff come back, honestly.
Are you?
Really interesting. I myself haven't really embraced it, but I am enjoying seeing everyone else kind of bring that back. And then I would like maybe use a little bit of it in my style, but I'm not interested in bell bottoms again or flare jeans probably.
Oh, I love the flares, but
I know you do.
yeah, I do. But I would never want to. No more butterfly clips. We're done with the butterfly clips. No more.
No more buttons.
I do like the crop tops. I'm glad those came back.
Yeah, crop tops are fun. Maybe back when I was like a teenager.
She's got a. How old is Carter?
He's 8.
Yeah, as a mom of an 8-year-old, you slay, girl.
Aw.
You can wear those crop tops all day long. I'm sure your husband would not mind. Nathan won't mind. Anyway, all right, we're gonna finish our dinner.